Hey guys, it's Coleo. So I've had my first loss of audio, and sadly it happened in my Suikoden series at the very end. So, best I can do is do it in post. It's gonna be a little odd. I think the last about 10 minutes of this video you'll actually see like real audio, or hear real audio. But this is my character going up to finally face Barbarosa and Wendy. And my goodness, will there be fights. I think it might be a little unusual when I get to the part where I have to actually read what people are saying. Because I really don't remember what I would have said over that. The reason the audio was lost wasn't my fault. I tried to edit the audio and I muted everything that was in front of what I was editing, and I forgot to unmute it when I published or I saved the video. Usually I actually look at the video before I close the project out, but I guess since I've done it, I did it so many times, I didn't actually go over and just make sure everything was good. Because all I would have had to have done is look at a minute of it and found out that, okay, there's no sound. It's basically just a huge corridor where I'm constantly being harassed by these Imperial soldiers or guards. Sadly, there's not a whole lot I can say about this. I made a remark how my entire party seems to be regenerating now due to something they have. I did learn a few other things in post, like turns out the Holy Rune is what actually lets you run, which I'd have never guessed that without reading it. And then what is it? Stallion's true Holy Rune isn't actually a true rune. It's just a better Holy Rune that allows him to run on the field and like on the map. As far as the characters, I learned that I could have saved Pawn. All I had to do was have them trained up, have them have good armor, and it is possible to win that fight. And there's still one character that I didn't get that I'm not sure who it is. It might be Ted, but I believe after you've gotten all the characters, you can actually have your other characters be resurrected at the end or something. Which I'm not too upset about. I kind of like the way I played through it. I always learn as I go and live with the mistakes that were made. Alright, I decided to cut some stuff out. It was basically long, winding corridors of just Imperial Guard fight after Imperial Guard fight. It was like 15 minutes long. I didn't see any reason to keep that in it. I get the feeling here that, yeah, I'm coming up on the end of this floor finally, with this long corridor. Oh, and my dreaded enemy, the Flicker, returns. Because orange background. Coleo, Commander of the Liberation Army, thank you for coming this far. Look at this garden, a beautiful place full of flowers and bloom. This is the end. It's not that beautiful. It is all that remains of my empire. Coleo, I shall protect my empire with my own hands. Dragon King Sword, give me power. It's kind of like the Victor's Star Dragon Sword. And voila! A Hydra! Crazy looking Hydra too. Okay. I'm considering bribing it to leave me alone. That'll work. I'll choose the Hell Ruin, which was a huge mistake. I was thinking there's 3 of them. I should use a lot of my AoE attacks. And save my big stuff for like when I fight the actual boss. Usually these things come in multiple forms, right? So I'm gonna try and AoE it down. But the problem with Hell is it's like an instant kill attack and has no effect on bosses, which I've demonstrated multiple times throughout this playthrough. And I think I just stayed with the theme that, hey, it has no effect on the last boss either. Though it does really give him a pain in the neck, that twist. Cleo's magic is much more effective, though that top head seems to be immune to fire. And it looks like the bottom head does his healing spell. Though, I didn't see any numbers popped up. So I'm not sure what effect that actually had. Black shadow is what I meant to use. Because the shadow isn't dark enough, it's going to be a black shadow. I think I had Cleo attack instead of using magic. Yeah, that was a mistake. Look at the battlefield. It looks like, I was thinking maybe those were Zodiacs first, because it kind of looks like the bottom one is the Leo symbol. But no, those are different runs. You can see the lightning run right behind this devastating attack on Flick. I don't remember all of them. Just a couple from what I've used. I did learn that apparently there was a good healing rune sometime early in the game that you pick up in an item shop or something. It's the water rune. Apparently it's got a lot of spells in healing, like single target and multiple target. So I might have made this game harder on myself by never picking that up, or if I did pick it up, I gave it to a character that I didn't use, so I never found out. I'm trying to focus most of my attention on the top one, while still using the AoE stuff to burn it down. Look how it's got a lot of movement. Sometimes one of the heads will shoot forward or reach out. Just as part of its idle stance. Like that. Let's try this. Devastating. 307 damage. That's like one of our tankiest characters, too. He might not have... Actually, he does have the most health in the end. 684. Yeah, he's got a lot of defense, too. I never paid attention to that. I actually suppressed Victor. Ooh, that was a good hit. 1,000. That's the first attack I've had. Or just a regular attack that's breached 1,000. Of course, the Judgment does like 1,500. I was afraid of all these heads when I first saw it. Like they'll each get an attack, and yeah, it's a good thing that wasn't a thing, or this fight would have been very hard. As in, probably impossible. That's some crazy damage. It's a good thing I had lots of medicine stacked up. There's a lot of times where Victor's getting low. And that's really dangerous because he doesn't have a Buddha, I don't think, in his inventory. I think I wasted it on the way here by letting him die. So if he ever drops in this fight, I don't get him back. Yeah, I'm stuck fighting the rest of it out without him. Luckily, I'm keeping up before this attack goes off. Victor going with the heroic strike, cleaves the head off. We're in the home stretch now. He used a lot of AoE magic to great effect, getting all of them. In his fire match, it hasn't been doing anything to the top head, so Cleo's basically been using her tanks to just whittle down the other two. So now that we focus on another one, should be a lot less than it took to get that first one down. Party got pretty messed up there. Try and keep items, at least something on everybody. Just in case there's ever a turn where everybody needs to use a healing item. I want one person to not have one. Stein's got a ton of them. Start focusing on that bottom one. I did see it had some sort of healing spell, though I haven't seen it use it since. Earth and lightning. The hyper beam. Another good hit there. Find that just going for the auto attacks seems to be better than allowing single target spells. Well, not, I'm still saving my big ones for the fight after this. So still got to show down with Wendy. I don't know if I'll be able to heal up or get all that magic back. Victor got down to 15 health there. Oh, and another head down. Coleo Mcdohl. There you go. Just dump everything into it now. It's gonna use an item on Kai, but he's down to 1. So let's die. All these criticals are just beautiful. So just throw everything into it. Can't be too much longer. There it goes. Coleo with the last kill. Beautiful. There you go. King Barbarosa exploded into a fireball. But he's fine. Whoa! Whoa, dude. There's our generals were recruited. I don't know if this has anything to do with the kind of ending I'll get. Your Highness. Like if it would have been different if I executed people. Kassim. You've changed, Your Highness. Why? We believed in you. Kassim, I've missed you. I miss those days we fought together. You were deceived by that woman, by Wendy. She is. The witch in the flesh. Barbarosa, what happened? You lost the Golden Emperor indeed. And you call yourself the Golden Emperor. For shame. How dare you insult His Highness? Don't be silly. She's got a taser. Your Highness. Ha 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 ha. Now it's your turn, Coleo. The Empire is dead. But I'll still take your soul, Eater. freaky stuff going on here. So Bessie, Grimio, Tio, Ted. Powers combined? I guess they live on in the Soul Eater, here to protect me. Just nuke her. Why do you reject me, Soul Eater? You control life and death and eat souls. I am your ideal host. Together, let us take revenge on this cursed world. Even you reject me, Soul Eater. Even the most cursed ruin refuses me. That's enough, Wendy. Stop it. What are you doing? I'll destroy you with my magic. It's no use, Wendy. The rune on my Dragon King sword, the Sovereign rune, is protected against any form of magic. Except for the ones I was casting. Even the rune of the gate. That means he's been immune this entire time. But with the black rune, you were... I lied. What do you plan to do, Barbarosa? I loved you. Oh. Liar, you love my resemblance to Claudia. That's not true. I wanted to erase the sadness that lies hidden deep in your eyes. The sadness of one who cannot accept others. I loved you, but that was a mistake. It was my only mistake, but it cannot be forgiven. Look at him, he's just sprawled out on the floor still. Please stop it, Barbarosa. As a result of my mistake, I lost my empire. Coleo, what kind of land will you create in its stead? Emperor Barbarosa. Emperor. Your Highness. Farewell. Ah. The end of the Emperor. For some reason, the palace decides it's going to collapse. And the end of the Empire. I don't think this palace will hold for much longer. We'd better escape. Before that, still got time to chat. We'll be following after you very soon. The Emperor. Please escape. This place won't hold much longer. Emperor Barbarosa. Hungry then. Look at this corridor. Everything's shaking, red. Very cinematic. Pretty sure it's not the flicker this time. It's actually a flash. And random encounter. Really? Come back to haunt me one last time. I couldn't just finish the game. These guys are stupid. If the palace is falling down and you want to fight, it's the Liberation Army. Don't let them escape alive. Coleo, I'll stall them. You go on ahead. Hurry. Oh, don't be ridiculous, Victor. Coleo, this country still needs you. But me, once the war is over, I'm done. Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. Flick, get him out of here. No, I didn't say it word for word. Let's go, leader. Let him do what he wants. But get the jig. Anybody feel like dying today? Step forward. I'll fight until my heart stops. Quit. Fool, be careful. He took an arrow for me. Coleo, you were chosen by Odessa to rebuild this country. I can't let you get killed here, or else Odessa will be furious when I see her again up there. Go, Coleo, and fulfill Odessa's dream. Hurry. Stay alive, Flick. Stay alive. It's a bit too early to see Odessa again. Our reunion can wait until I become a better man. Remember that guy that shot the arrow? Did he just... Okay. I only had one arrow. Where's Coleo? He's gone ahead. Now we can fight to our heart's content. Yeah, too bad I have to fight alongside you. Escape victim. Coleo has escaped this way. We must avenge the Emperor. Let's go, Star Dragon Sword. Sure know how to treat a man. Oh man. Swing! Swing! In the name of my sword, Odessa, plus, I won't let you pass. Yeah, leveled it up. There they are. I wonder how Cleo got out here so fast, though. Look, we won! We won! The Empire is destroyed. We did it! We did it, Sylvina! Carcass. It has ended at last, Master Coleo. Look, Tengar, we won! We defeated the Empire. Ouch, ouch, don't pull me like that. Oh, sorry. Black is avenged, I guess. It's over. Hey, old man, aren't you lucky you got to see all this before kicking the bucket? Stop calling me old man! Meanwhile... Master Liu Khan, those voices, have we won? Yes, undoubtedly. I see. Master Liu Khan, I despise war. I always felt that to take a life of another for whatever reason was wrong. And yet, I became a military strategist and took many lives. Did I do the right thing? Perhaps I should have remained in that village, fishing in my idle moments until my death. Master Matthew, the answer to that. Are you asleep now, Master Matthew? May you rest in peace. You have accomplished so much in your life. So at this point in the video, it's gonna read through everybody and what happens to them, and I kind of felt it goes really quickly. I'm gonna try and read them all off. Coleo became the president of the Tauren Republic, and Lepant returns to Quan with his family and lives in peace. Matthew, hearing of the victory, he rests in peace. Luke, Scarlatisha Castle, killed fighting Millet. Humphrey leaves the Tauren Republic with Futch. Kasim, become the commander-in-chief and protect the border. Quando, become commander-in-chief of the Republican Army. Teddy Star I didn't get. Gremio dies protecting Coleo and Sonia prison. Warren, become the first chairman of Tauren Republic's Congress. Kuntu wields power as head of the Merchants Guild. Cleo, tired of fighting, continued to protect Teo's mansion. Victor, missing in action in the final battle. Valeria, become a platoon commander and mediator with the elves. Griffith begins a business. Clive, by the time the war was over, he was gone. Flick disappears during the final battle. Camille, become the lancing instructor of the Republican Army. Kreutz leaves the country. Stallion departs to become the fastest man in the world. Kage, saying his contract was up, he disappears. Fusulu was in Kobold for a while and then set off on a journey. Kirkus works to rebuild the village of the elves. Milik spends his life protecting the graves of Barbarosa. Pon dies fighting Coleo Mcdohl. Sonia becomes the admiral of the Republican Navy. Angie plans to go into the shipping business and make a bundle. Taiho returns to Kako and enjoys a carefree life. Kanak goes into business with Angie. Yamku lives by the shore of Lake Turan and enjoys fishing. Leonardo goes into business with Angie. Hicks accepted as a true warrior and departs on a journey. Tengar follows Hicks on his journey. Varkas, named captain of the border guard. Sidonia disappears. Eileen, always by LaPonte's side. Leon spends the remainder of his life in his hometown. Georges disappears north, saying he found a good business. Ivanov sets off on a journey to find the color of freedom. Jean resumes her career as Rune Master of Antei. Ike departs on a journey in search of a worthy opponents. Maximilian retires from knighthood. Sancho happily continues to serve his master. Grinsil appointed co-commander of the Republican Guard. Allen appointed co-commander of the Republican Guard. Tesla become the Secretary General of the Torn Republic. Jabba placed in charge of the Republic's finances. Lorelei sets off on another land to find another adventure. Blackman returns to its fields. Joshua returns to Dragon's Den to coach the junior. Morgan returns to Klon Temple and resumes his studies. Mose works for rebuilding the new capital of Gregminster. Esmeralda lives a comfortable life with a garden full of roses. Melody departs to collect all sounds of the world. Chapman retires from the armory and successfully opens a theater. Liu Khan opens a clinic where he saves many lives. Fukian returns to Klon Temple. Futch departs with Humphrey on a journey. Kasumi returns to the secret hideaway of Rokaku. Maz, dissatisfied with his work, he resumes his studies. Crowley, despising the world, he returns to the caverns. Fuma, invited to Rokaku. Moose becomes master blacksmith. Mies goes to the village of the dwarves to improve skills. Sergei becomes rich off his inventions. Kimberly forces her way into Taiho's house. Shino wandering around having a good time as usual. Kessler named captain of the Tauran Republic Patrol Corps. Marco leaves a vigorous life. Jin returns to Tien, where he continues to build ships. Hugo appointed the Republic's first Chief Justice. Hellion succeeds Leknak as seer. Mina becomes the most popular dancer in the Republic. Milia returns to Dragon's Den, where she resumes her duties. Kamendal, still preoccupied with alchemical studies. Jupo departs on a journey to find a bigger trick. Cassios departs to spread the liberation songs, army songs. Vicky failed teleportation. She disappears without a trace. Ruby, welcome to the restored village of the elves. Vincent returns home, claim his inheritance. Meg leaves home, saying adventure calls. Taggart becomes assistant to Warren. Giovanni starts his own business. Quincy returns to the forest. Apple goes off to collect material for a biography of Matthew. Kai, appointed martial arts instructor. Lot lives in a small house with Mina the cat. Mace lets Moose succeed and retires. O'Neill still loves to gossip. Kuramimi becomes village chief of Kobold. Gon working hard to become the #1 warrior of Kobold. Antonio still the cook at Mary's Inn. Lester opens a restaurant specializing in stews. Kirk throws away his scythe and becomes a farmer. Brock asked to design a giant safe for dwarves. He sets to work. Leiden enjoys success after opening an honest inn. Sylvina marries her childhood sweetheart Kirkus. Belle said to be training for housemaking. Gaspar still tossing dice at Kaku. Window accepts an offer to design a stained glass windows. Mary reopens her inn at Gregminster. Zen, the ancient castle of Turan, is still full of flowers. Sarah working as a maid at Mary's Inn. Sensuke keeping busy designing new bathtubs. Klon gladly accepts an offer to be a keeper of Turan Castle. Templeton departs for the sea in search for the edge of the world. Kryn steals Gregminster Palace treasure and vanishes. Chandler finally succeeds in opening his own store. Wow, that was a lot. I was not ready for it in the beginning. A lot of that was actually really sad. Like, could I have saved Victor and Flick? Ginso, Suikoden staff. Okay. Well, dang, I kind of feel like there was a better ending there that I missed out on. Other than that, the game was really good. It Yeah, your characters were definitely expendable throughout that whole thing. If you did not play well and you lost people, as I did, I see how that can make you want to replay through it just to keep everybody alive. Miso soup. So they use a lot of nicknames. I didn't think that Wendy would just be taken out like that, and I really thought there'd be another fight with her. That was a pretty good ending, like how Barbarosa admitted he actually loved her and he wasn't under control. Basically forsook his entire kingdom for love. I'm really excited to play Suikoden 2. I actually recently watched a couple top 10 lists, and wouldn't you know it, Suikoden 2 makes the top list. And I purposely skipped them. I've never played it. I have no idea what's gonna happen, other than I think that Coleo will make another appearance in that game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's pretty cool. Like, I've been wanting to play some like older JRPGs that were like the ones that I used to play, but they're not really coming out with anything new. There's still stuff out there that I've never played that I can revisit. So this was good. It's kind of a tradition of mine. After I play through a game like this, and if I enjoy it, I always sit through the credits, even if I only read half of it. It's just kind of a little bit of respect, right? This is the part where, you know, they get their say. It's, hey, I worked on this. I made this game. Ogi Kubo Kazuhito. I worked on the chorus. Oh, look at the heart. Miyata. I shouldn't do too many Japanese names. I'm not that good at the pronunciation. Developed by K-Set. K-C-E-T. 1995 to 1997, Konami. All rights reserved. See if there's some after the credits stuff. It's pretty common. Little closure, here we go. I see a shadow up there. There I am. Do I have a black staff now? Like my master, Master Kali? Oh, that was unusual. It was just him wandering off to go overlook a hill. Cool. Well, that's the end, folks, I believe. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll soon get on to more art videos and Suikoden 2. Later.